So what an interesting name, Anpheous. So tell us a little bit about that. What's the story behind it?
Um, the story behind my name Anpheous is quite unique. You know, I when I was trying to find a name that actually suit me, I wanted a name that was quite unique and quite different from others. Not a name that is like, let's say, simple or common. So when I was thinking about it, actually it was like an inspiration. It came as an inspiration because I have learned about, prior to me trying to find my artist name, I have learned about Orpheus of ancient Greeks. I feel like Orpheus and myself, we kind of like have something in common when it comes to the music. I actually wanted to take his name and use it, but then I felt like that wasn't going to be unique, and that's somebody's name. So I wanted my own personal name that would be quite unique from other artists and anyone. So I thought about Orpheus, and then there was one morning, and I just woke up, and in my head, I just heard in my head Amphios, Amphios. So I was like, but why should I keep thinking about this particular word, Amphios, Amphios? So then it came to my mind that probably this could be your own unique name, because I searched the internet when I had that word ringing in my head. I searched the internet to know whether there was another Amphios, and I couldn't find anyone.
I want to talk about the 2023 Music Fest in China. You perform with other local Chinese artists. Tell us, my man, how big of a deal was that for you? Performing with local artists, Chinese people in China, like you said, you're not just making music as a Liberian, but you're also doing well in China, performing with these local artists. What is it feeling like knowing that you are one or the only, if not very few Liberians that are doing that in China?
Um, I feel like, yeah, I'm representing Liberia. I'm representing Africa. I'm representing the world, and it felt like an accomplishment because, and also I felt like that wouldn't happen if I had not been pushing. So it gives me a positive feeling and makes me to feel like I just have to keep working, and I might go bigger places. Cause yes, to even get the opportunity here to perform with Chinese artists, that's something that is quite difficult. So me as a black person, as a Liberian, I'm not from a big country, a very little country. Getting that opportunity is something that was really, I feel blessed, and I feel like God is with me. So yeah.
Yeah, I've interviewed a couple artists based out of China as well. And one thing I noticed that making music videos is not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy feat, right? It's a lot that goes into making a music video. But with you, I saw that you've made several music videos, and you also have the collaboration with local artists as well. So when somebody look at those two things, or even more, that you're doing, they think that your music career in China is successful. Is that accurate? Are you doing well in China? Are you a big deal in China?
That's quite tricky. I can say yes and I can say no. So I can say yes because what I'm doing is not like many ITs in China, because there are other ITs, foreign ITs here. Even getting on QQ Music or top chart, like literally, it's a fact that no ITs here currently has been able to get on the QQ Music top chart. So only me as a black person. So sometimes when some local artists here or some foreign artists here, when they see that I share these success, and they'll be like, "How did you do it?" And I'll be like, "I have no idea. I've been working hard, so that's why. Hopefully, probably that's why I'm there. But it's not like I'm special, but it's because I've been working hard. I've been putting a lot of work into my craft, and then I can say no because as a person doing music, I'm not doing music only for China or for Liberia. I'm doing music for the world because, like I say, I want to contribute to people being happy, people being in good, positive mood around the world. So the fact that I'm not being known around the world yet, maybe few people might know me around the world, but it's not like a lot of people know me, and it's not like a lot of people listening to my song. So I can say I'm a top artist, yeah, because I feel like I'm still growing.
I want to talk about your first album. And then the name, you gotta help me with this again. Is Bullet do?
Billy do,
Bullet
Billy
do.
do.
Okay, it's French, by the way. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm from Liberia and I'm English. I don't speak French. But that album, it has 14 songs on it. How big of an achievement is that for you to come up with an album, probably uh, one of the best albums, and then 14 songs? How much work was that?
It was quite a work. It took some time to get it done. But yeah, like I said, I'm somebody who, when I'm like, I push for everything that I'm doing, and because I'm passionate. Once I put my mind to doing something, it's because I'm passionate about it. So I push, and I push. So during the album, it was something. It was a task, but then I got it done. For like, I started with writing some of the songs, some of the actual idea that I have from the songs were like, I was thinking about this childhood idea, we're in high school and you find this girl that you kind of like, and then you kind of shy, you don't have that confidence to go and talk to her, so you'll be like, let me just write a letter, and I'm gonna give her this later, or probably if you're shy to even give to her, you ask your friend, can you give it later to that girl, Because the first song that I actually wrote from that for that album is called "Be Mine," and I used some labyrinth
Thanks.
yeah, some of the ideas, some of those things we used to do when we are playing. I dropped my letter, I dropped my letter, and you took it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those labyrinth things that we used to do. So we drop a letter to the girl, and she took it and tell her, okay, yeah. And I also had some of these lines in it as well. It's not like I just had the idea, but I made sure that I put the line in the song. I put the line within the song so that it would carry that idea of love letter. So it was meaning about childhood love thing, you know.
Now we want to give you the stage before we close up here. Just anything that you think somebody out there who is a Liberian, who is an artist struggling to make it, to get where you are, even aspire to do more. What do they need to do? Any last words or just people watching in general?
All right, so as I said before, and that would still be my word to you. Be consistent, and yeah, be consistent and strive to look for a way in which you can improve. It's not just limited to music, but whatever you are doing as a person, be consistent. That's number one thing that you got to keep in your mind. I know sometimes it's quite hard to be consistent because there are a lot of difficulties, but then those difficulties, they are there to actually stop you from reaching your full potential. So you just got to fight it, and keep yourself consistent and keep striving for a way in which you can improve. And secondly, if you are trying to be an artist like me, as you may know, I'm currently doing computer science. I'm studying computer science, a master student as well. So the music dating actually stopped the purpose of me studying. Actually, I didn't like that because I feel like music can be done part time, and music is something that is part of me. But then my education is not part of me, so I got to pay attention to my education. I got to study. Yeah, so never trade your education for any habits or any passion or probably career. You should always keep your education first and foremost. If you want to do something else, then you try to balance it with your education, but then don't neglect your academic. Never neglect your academic. Make sure you pay attention to it to the best that you can. It's quite difficult because there are a whole lot of let's say a whole lot of problems in the way, whole lot of obstacles, but then yeah, you can surely do it.